Morning YouTube, Yako Bako here. Just picked this project up a couple of weeks ago. 95 Civic DX 4-door automatic, which will not matter because as you can see I'm in the process of removing this motor. I got everything done the other day on my day off, and I'm up here again on Sunday to drop this motor out of there. Car's in great condition. It ran, it drove good, overheated after about 20-30 minutes. Interior is almost immaculate. There's a couple little issues here and there, but no worries. Needs a lot of love and care. That is what I am here for. So as you can see, we already got the airbox removed. We got all the vacuum lines detached, fuel line detached, coolant hoses detached, removed the radiator. Almost falling over here. Removed the AC lines, removed power steering pump, and then got the wiring harness unplugged and just laying on top of the motor here just to get it out of the way. The motor and tranny that I'm putting in here is going to be a K-series motor with a standard transmission. So completely different computer, wiring harness, all that good stuff. So I figured I'd just do it this way so I don't have to worry about taking the harness all completely off of the engine. Instead, I could just unplug it from the chassis and just flip it over. So that is what I did. Let me go ahead and mount this camera somewhere unstable. Since I count myself among the lifelong learners, I'm learning stuff all the time. I said, wow, that's good. I know they don't think that's even better. What's something you learned recently? So you went, okay. Okay, so I can't do this when I was a kid, but if you're playing basketball or shooting, okay, and you say, any other vehicles. They're going to have a bunch of interchangeable bolts, and then they're going to have that one bolt that is the exact same size, thread pitch and all that stuff, that is a completely different head size. So yeah, the back mount, the two going to the motor, sorry, the three are all 19s, and then the one going to the actual mount bracket is the 17. That makes sense to an idiot. By the way, guys, I have never removed a motor before, so wish me luck. Falls on me right now. What you do is, let's say the ball weighs twice as much. Then it will only go half as far as you pick it, so then you're going to feel half as large. I don't think you can reproduce almost all of the dynamics of the soccer. I think it was based on just trying to play games. Like how far is it? And I don't know if y'all can hear the background. I'm not listening to any music. Kind of trying to stay away from the radio for the past couple of years. So I'm listening to a podcast with, I'm trying not to forget the name, Joe Rogan from Fear Factor and UFC. He's interviewing with Neil deGrasse Tyson, talking just about all kinds of crazy shit. It's like a 3-hour video. They got a couple of interviews with him where it's multiple hours of just them shooting the shit and just talking about crazy stuff in the universe. So y'all should give it a check out. When I was a kid, I was bigger than other kids. I was always one of the tallest 2 kids in the class. Out of 30, so I was bigger than others in the day. And so there's the 17. Also physically fit and I thought a significant event to rejoining the branches of human species. Yeah, no, I would imagine that makes sense. Where's my breaker board? You know this infamous problem. Yes. So it's an Asian issue. Well, so who stayed in so look at unpopulated North and South America after before the land. Just whoever was right at the edge of Asia. So Asians and gotcha, bitch. And the natives of North and South America have worked in common with each other. Then most other pairs of groups you might grab around the world. Obviously, there's lots of notice for it. You just happen to be the guy who did it first. Europe was coming out of the New World no matter what. Everyone was trying to find a faster trade to the Indians. And so, it wasn't Arnold Schmidt, whatever, it doesn't matter. Somebody did that. I really do not want to break something. As they say, history. So, personally, I think mostly my socket. Otherwise, we still be 2 stranded branches. It would be fascinating though, like how strange let's see if we can get that gun on there. I think that's harder to accept. What are the chances that a oak tree smells so good? Very species. Yeah. What are the tangent species? Tangent species. So there's a jump animal to animal, there's a vertebrate. But so yes, that can happen. But the more different the life form is, it's sensible to suppose that the less likely you're going to share the same disease. That's all. But NASA, regardless, has safeguards in place. You know, it would make sense that there is a bolt on the other end. So that it's sorry, a nut. I didn't even think about that. It's protecting Earth from
suck energy out of a star, so that the star no longer exists. It can take these energy beams and kill 6 planets at once. It's no longer just a one planet kill. 6 or 8, whatever the number is. We got high single digits. Okay? So I did the math on it. And I tweeted. And I said, first, if you take all the energy from the
And
sun,
this is the
you become a star.
rear mount bracket.
It is the future, after all. It is the future.
So it's 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, 3. It might help if I remove the shifting cable.
80% really like it and they want it, but that's 20%. They only doing this for people to enjoy. And if I have that level of hate, basically stop. I'll have these thoughts to myself, but I don't have any words to share. I still have the thoughts. I'm going to teach you the art of post and drop.
Challenger lifts suck. Cable stretch very often. We've already had these brand new cables replaced.
At the time, I was not overseeing post-production, and that's when we got to that. So I truly wanted to rock my feet for years. But that's not what happened. So then 5 years after that, I brought it up again for this group. And then he said, you know, that's going to change.
halfway in is this one stud down the middle, which is wedged halfway in, so it's not even completely in. I'm going to take these gloves off, smoke a cigarette, and get to tackling the inside. I have to remove everything for the shifter case. Alright, YouTube, it is about to be 4 o'clock. It took me a little over an hour and a half. This is the D15B7 that comes standard in most of these 90s Honda Civics, even into the early 2000 Civics until they switched up to the Y7, Y8s. D16. I got her done. This is the motor, and that is where the hole is that the motor used to be. A lot of work to come. I gotta clean all this shit out of there. I'm gonna have to do a lot of rerouting, rewiring. It's gonna be a fun project. So this is the motor. Once again, everything we had to take off today, just the brackets. Everything else I already had pre-removed and gotten prepped for the removal of the motor. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video now. I'm gonna get this motor out of my way, lower the car down, and push it back outside. And here in a few days, I'll get back in here and start cleaning everything up and getting it prepped. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all dealing with me. I am very impatient, and y'all are very patient to deal with that. Like, subscribe, comment, message me, whatever. If you got any questions, once again, this is the first motor that I have ever completely removed. I have done a clutch job and I've done a head job on a similar Honda motor on my own personal vehicle. Here at work, the maximum of what I've done is maybe remove a head, and that's about it. So tune in, we will have more. Peace out.